Whoop whoop! What's up, y'all? It's the HMG Monday Night Raw watch along. Bearcats in the house. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. We got one of the three-letter agencies in the house. The MSG. What's up, pal?
Just chilling, chilling. Like I'm just hanging out.
To share the ring with.
Wow, they're doing another memorial for him.
Yeah, looks like it with a Raw locker room.
Okay.
The truth is, he captivated millions.
I'm gonna turn this down. It's kind of loud.
And
It's kind of the same
them around the globe.
speech.
We would not be standing here right now, all of us together.
What's up, Dark Side? Yeet. And we got Lab Rat in the house, of course. How you doing, man? Whoop whoop.
What's up, Labrat? What's poppin'? Dark side caster. Cast your dark side.
Oh, and look who's front and center right next to Bruce Pritchard. CM Punk.
CM Punk. And then next to CM Punk is Yeet.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to do another 10 bell salute. Look, I'm not saying he doesn't deserve this, but at the same time, didn't we already do this?
Right, exactly. We for real. We already we already did this.
We already did this. What's up, Gruss? What it do?
Doing well. What it do with you, yeet?
Yo, fellas. What's up, Hedge Rat? Yeah, we already did this on Friday. That's what I'm saying. Dark side. I guess the Raw locker room wanted to do it too, and they also want. Maybe they got backlash on the internet because people didn't feel like they did enough.
I don't know. Or maybe because I think there's a larger audience on Netflix, they wanted to make sure that
it got across.
But at the same time, though, it's like, well, wouldn't that the first one on SmackDown gone viral by now? Like and everybody would have seen it,
right? I'm like probably a minute behind you.
This town's lost its faith. Eventually, see if our time is running out. Day after day,
okay.
Looking at the size of your arms, I wish I had anything.
You ever been to the WrestleCrap website?
WrestleCrap?
Yep.
Maybe.
That's the site that Artie Reynolds founded.
Okay. I think I watched this already, guys. Like, I know I smoke a lot, but like, come on. I'm pretty sure I watched this already, guys. Hey, Liz. Welcome to the party.
Yo, what's up, Liz? Yeet.
Welcome to the Dark Side Caster. Oh, was Bischoff there?
Oh, I didn't catch him.
Yeah, me either.
Good question. That might have been Hogan's wife. I don't know. Possibly. I've never seen any pictures of her. He said I remember seeing any pictures of her.
Am I living in the future here? Didn't I already see this?
Wait, they got NXT at MSG? Oof, yeah.
Who was the chick next to Bischoff? No, she was a redhead. Was it Lita? Maybe? No, that'd be a weird thing, though, if Lita just showed up.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. Wow, good question.
Wait, Labra, you went to you went to San Diego Comic-Con? I'm jealous.
Oof.
Freaking jealous.
Yeah, no idea who that could have been. No idea then. Yeah, I'm kind of stumped on that one.
I don't know who it was. Oh, I didn't see it. I'd have to go back and rewind it. PS5, Dead by Daylight. New world order. World order. For life, for life, for life, for life, for life. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. Do. Don't turn your back on the wolf pack. You might wind up in a body bag. Yeah. Anyway. This video is longer than the one on Friday night. I swear to goodness, if they take my advice and like all throughout the show now, people are giving interviews about Hulk Hogan like I was complaining about on the Smack Attack, I'm gonna laugh. Seriously. What did Hulk Hogan mean for me? Well, Hulk Hogan was blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, dude, Wolfpack Hogan. He came out like with like the Jinko jeans. Like in the was it like in the FUBU beanie too?
Yeah. Yeah, this video was exponentially longer. It was almost like showing Hulk Hogan's full career.
Wait, is that Bishop? That might be Bischoff's wife. I don't know. Or is she also standing next to Adam Pearce too? It could be Adam Pearce's wife. I don't know.
So he had a cardiac arrest, from what we heard. How does one even have a cardiac arrest? What is that? Can you survive a yes, it's possible to survive sudden cardiac arrest, but survival rates are generally low, especially for out-of-hospital cardiac arrests. Survival depends on several factors.
Oh, dude, I think that's Adam Pearce. So that could be his wife. I don't know. Oh, that's Nitro Nick next to Bruce. Whoop whoop.
These days you've got two choices: buying a new car or making the one you've got.
He kayfabed his death, pal.
You know which one to use. That's why at Firestone Complete Auto Care, we
I'm not sure who that is then.
certified technicians nationwide trained to spot an issue with your vehicle before it becomes a problem.
Yeah, that was a long video, dude.
That was super long.
Get more out of your car.
It's like they showed his whole career.
Complete Auto Care.
Oh, cardiac arrest. But like it said like you pass out and you lose consciousness. Oh, but it's a fancy way of saying heart attack. Okay. Well, like his heart didn't. He passed out. Maybe he just passed out peacefully then? I don't know. They didn't get him to a hospital in time?
Yeah, it's like I think from the way it was reported, there was like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours in between like the 911 call and his time of death.
Damn. That sucks.
It's changing what I believe is possible when it comes to weight loss.
It just gives you good pause to say, like, when you get to be that old, maybe you shouldn't be alone.
Don't take it for Richardson or your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple
Maybe you should have an in-home
type 2. Tell your
nurse
doctor
or
if you get a
something.
lump or swelling in your neck. Stop step-bound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain.
Any
or a
sad
serious
con
allergic
goers in
reaction.
SEC, a lot of
Severe
people
side
found out
effects
about
may
Hogan's
include
death in
insurance
line.
companies or blood
What?
Tell your doctor if you
Dude,
have
that had,
patient
oh
charges,
man, I
depression,
feel
or
bad for them. Like,
suicide
yeah,
thoughts.
having to hear that in the middle of like, you're great weekend.
So all the
Oh, hey,
people that,
Hogan died.
all the people that just dressed up as Hulk Hogan or something like that,
May cause low blood sugar.
that would have
Side effects
sucked.
include nausea, diarrhea,
They set up a
vomiting,
hospice
which
at
can
his
cause
home. Well,
dehydration and worsen kidney
There-
problems. Ask
There
your
is a story I heard that just came out of
doctor.
Ed Leslie where he said like he was contacted about having on one last chance to make up with Hogan, and he was afraid of being rejected. That's why he didn't take it. And now he's really kicking himself.
oh,
The juice, get it made.
right. So somebody could have been there. But hey, when it's time, it's time. I mean, he took steroids in the 90s or the 80s. You know what I mean? It's a wonder his heart survived as long as it did. And then you got to think about all the work and you know, strenuous activity he puts on himself.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. It felt like a Weekend at Bernie's situation going on with like Bischoff and Jimmy Hart.
This is MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the clarification.
There you go.
Yeah, there. Unfortunately, some neighbor decided to catch video of him being pulled out of his house in the gurney and loaded into an ambulance.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not cool, bro. Not cool.
Not cool. I think I'm wearing a Hogan. Yeah, I'm wearing this shirt. It's got Hogan on it. It's from No Mercy. Hogan, Kevin Nash, Raven, and Goldberg.
Yep.
The Art of Wrestling N64 games. I have this. Like book.
Darkseid allegedly, according to Hogan, there's that's more of a he said, she said type of thing. There's really nothing to verify that other than Hogan's word. I want to believe that's true.
Oh, that's good, Liz. Your dad had FIB, so you were always worried about a cardiac arrest. That's good to know that you had that.
Yeah, for real. How did Ric Flair and Jake the Snake outlive him? Well, I want to believe Ric Flair is kind of like the Mick Jagger of professional wrestling.
Dude, he's old. But there was a point in time where they thought Ric Flair was going to pass.
Well, apparently, like, he may have had like during his final match, he had 2 heart attacks, which would coincide with him blacking out twice.
Yeah, WCW NWO Revenge is a great game. Dark Sidecaster. I got this T-shirt and the book from RGT85. He wrote a book on all the wrestling games.
Yo, we got cold-blooded.
Four letters, one word. Yeet.
Okay, that makes sense.
Bronson Reed, huh?
Yeah, and Keith Richards too. Like, what the fuck?
Cold-blooded.
And once again, Corey, as mentioned earlier on, this is our main event. So, quick Bronson Reed, 5 nights.
SummerSlam.
I promise you this much: if Big Bronson Reed has his way, Jey Uso is going to be in bad shape by the time we arrive at Midlife Stadium.
It's like the bloodline all over again.
I know, for real. Like, did we do this? Like did we do this a year ago?
Oh, Big Bronson Reed versus Jey Uso. Coming up next on Monday Night Raw.
Keith is pickled out like that. For real. How else could you have made it this far? Yeah, that too.
I'm glad that everybody, really explained here what the difference between a cardiac arrest and a heart attack. And then, of course, what a heart attack actually is. You guys are, you're getting in there. You're telling people. I like it. I'm gonna lean back some more. Dude, this chair goes all the way back, or I could be like this. Oh, all right, Brandon. That's too far, though. Maybe like that. Oh,
yo, what's up, J Hall? Whoop whoop.
Oh, that's nice, actually.
And knowing it's half the battle.
Knowing it's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Jerome.
Yeah, and I can get how Nash would feel hurt about that because he's like, okay, I'm okay, you can let me know. Me and Hogan are close. Like, why wouldn't you tell me that and know that I'll do business and keep quiet?
What?
Oh yeah, Nash has come out and said that he felt like he was kayfabe by Hogan's camp, and I could see why he'd be hurt by that because like I'm one of Hogan's closest buddies. Like, you could trust me with that and know I'm not going to go public with that.
Dang, cold-blooded. That's just cold-blooded.
Speak to you from the heart tonight. Worldwide audience.
I think they did, but it's kind of like that half-assed explanation where it's like, hey, wouldn't you want a guy this dangerous on your side? You know, that cliche.
I see that look in your eye. I see that
Very
look in your
true.
eye before. And that'll create a little bit of, I know you can dive out here really fast. I cannot believe that you accepted your cousin, the OTC, Roman Reigns' invitation to team with him this Saturday at SummerSlam against Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. You're doing it all in the name of family. Because you love your family. Where I come from, we know family schmamly is always going to let you down. It's going to get you in trouble. Trust the oracle. That's not a prediction. That's a prophecy. I can see.
So if this is the whole, this is not a prediction, that's a prophecy. If that goes by like, you know, anytime he says the line, that's a spoiler, and that ends up happening, does that mean Roman's getting pinned at SummerSlam?
That is a good question.
Did your mother tell you that it was Santa Claus that left the presents underneath the tree? Because he didn't. In other words, Jay, your mother lied to you. Hey, don't think it's just about his mother. All mothers lie to you too. Go, except for the Jewish ones, because my tribe knows better.
Oh, wow. Did he really go there?
Did your father tell you that he wanted you to be more iconic than he ever was? Huh? Is that what your father Rikishi told you? He doesn't want that. Your father lied to you too. Tell me this. When Roman Reigns named next in line for tribal chief, he didn't pick you, did he? He picked Solo. And how did that work out for your family? Huh? And now, does he tell you, you know, you would have been a better choice as tribal chief, right? Does he tell you now he wants you to be as rich and as famous and as big as he is? Because if Roman Reigns told that to you, Roman Reigns lied to you too. I want you to know I'm not saying this out of anger, out of I'm saying this because Jay Uso,
Oh yeah, Paul's full of shit.
love
Paul's full of shit.
you. I love you, Jay Uso. You know, just like family.
Yeah, like this was laid on so thick. Jay would be at like storyline wise or kayfabe wise, Jay would have to be an idiot to fall for this.
Right.
Dude, even the crowd's chanting bullshit. Another run in, pal. We got the vet. Yeet, yeet.
So it's about bullshit
This episode of Monday Night Raw.
as opposed to
Nothing else. It's,
other episodes of Monday Night
yeah,
Raw. Are,
well, no,
they're the truth. They're all the best.
They're all the best. We love watching this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she didn't know me. I'm gonna pull up with my family every single time.
Well, how is everyone?
We're just chilling.
Whoop, whoop.
How are you tonight, sir?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, nice. Nice.
I can do without Roman. I did it in spite of him. But real talk, no, OG. I went out on my own to see if I can pull up. I won the World Heavyweight Championship to prove it to myself.
Sonic's got a point.
That's a good point, Sonic. Yeah, didn't they kind of end that whole bloodline at on the first Raw of Netflix?
I thought so.
OG.
Well, if you thought so, that was your own fault. Because the bloodline, as Dusty Rhodes would say, will never be over.
It keeps going.
Yeah, there's been at least and the chat can correct me actually if I'm wrong. There's been at least 2 times that Solo was defeated and was supposed to acknowledge Roman Reigns as the tribal chief, and he has done neither
It's on you, OG.
any time. He just ignores the results of these matches. And I also find it hilarious that this is like a personal family issue, but the WWE is just sanctioning matches around it as if that is like the official decisions of the family. Like, well, we booked a match, so you have to acknowledge a family member as a tribal chief, and you have to the necklace is in there. The Ulafala is in the WWE Championship jurisdiction, like as a company. You know,
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous the more you think about it.
it really doesn't make sense.
But the important thing is that you just come up with something like Yeet, and then money rolls in.
Money rolls in, man.
Yeah.
But he didn't even think about Yeet. Somebody was using Yeet. The kids were using Yeet before he was using Yeet.
Well, the thing about cultural appropriation is it takes time for you who aren't using it to realize what it is first and then take it.
Gotcha.
So you're always going to be behind the times when you're ripping stuff off. But yeah, it's like Yeet is like, well, to put it in terms you would best understand, Matt, it's like it's the middle step in the gnomes like profit thing.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah, okay. I got you.
you know, they don't know what the middle step is, but they know it's something. And then they know there's profit.
Profit.
And Yeet
yeah.
is that middle step.
Okay. All right, that's fair. Step 1, underwear. Step 2, Yeet. Step 3, profit.
That's right. Yeah, what they were supposed to do is they were supposed to sell a line of branded men's undergarments with Yeet on the
Yeet on it,
waistbands and
The Yeeters.
Yep, and then take up a seasonal job working for Santa during the Christmas time.
that's right. That's right. Jey Uso's already got the beard. You know. So that'll work.
These entrances are getting a lot longer. All right, so we've got a 6-person tag team match. It's pretty much a throwaway match.
Kinda, yeah.
Is Dominic in this match?
Yes, he is the person
All right.
or the male.
Pride's on the line. He's the person. Oh, that's interesting.
He's the person?
I'm just trying to keep it with it's a 6-person tag, so he's the male person in the tag match.
I
should
see.
say. My
I
bad.
see.
He's the male.
That's like the Jim Cornette, Brian Last thing. 6 people and a woman.
God damn it.
Sometimes life is a way of surprising you.
Yeah, I caught some of that AAA footage on social media. Yeah, Dominic, he's gonna be AAA champion at some point, and I could see El Grande maybe holding that gold at one point, holding some AAA gold at one point.
They really like El Grande down there.
Because that crowd gets it. Like, that crowd actually gets it. They don't whine and bitch over it. They get it, and they find it funny and entertaining.
Secret spot. A high-performance hideout for cars that crave chaos. New brakes? Check. Roll cage? Check. A spoiler so big it doubles as a picnic table? Oh, you bet.
Oh yeah, so Labrat is it's our Comic-Con correspondent here. What
Look like fun?
Yeah, Labrat went to SECC. He was saying that people were really sad in line when they found out that Hogan died while they were at SDCC.
Just look at the facts. With us, you save 50% off Metro and ticket guaranteed. With one line,
That's gotta be yeah.
We were the first 5-year price guarantee.
I was like, I wonder if you were dressed up like Hogan, what that would have felt like. You're just like,
There's one thing for certain.
Yeah, bro, that had to suck. That really had to suck.
like I went to NYCC. I know there's people that dress up like these wrestlers.
I'm hesitant. I need for it.
Well, yeah, I would imagine that point in time there weren't a lot of people proudly dressing like Hulk Hogan. If not for obvious reasons, then also just because of the general failure of everything he was doing around that time.
Right.
And also Julia. Just look at Julia. Just if you need a distraction, just look at Julia.
Yeah. Julia. Did Labrat look at Julia?
No, I think he was enjoying the South Park episode.
There was the South Park like pop-up expo, like you could get into for free. So like they always do it somewhere else. They never do it at the cons I go to. I'm like, damn. Like my buddy Joe, when he went to the 25th anniversary Red Rocks concert, like he went to that, and he won the trivia contest for the day. I was like, I'm like, you're damn right you did. Otherwise, you'd be kicked off the podcast. What the fuck? And he won, so that was good.
Teaming with the Kabuki Warriors against the Judgment Day.
Kabuki Warriors and AJ Styles versus the Judgment Day.
Yeah, for real. Could these entrances be any longer?
That's what I was saying. When AJ Styles was coming out, like he just paused for it felt like an eternity, and then he did his move, so that way he could wait for the fireworks to go off.
Oh yeah, the way social media is going to react when Vince dies, that's going to be a complete shit show.
I don't know.
You did it again. You said the thing. He's ruined that word forever.
Yo, what's up, J12? Whoop whoop.
but to answer Final Boss, yes, the fuck the entrances can be longer. And be careful what you wish for, because if you got a shorter entrance, you got to have a longer match.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
The entrance is part of the match. It's like your it's part of your shine spot.
Okay.
Mexico City and Monterrey. Dominic Mysterio made some noise as well as he invaded AAA over the weekend. Would like to return as a prodigal son.
Was it worth the hype? Osborne 1602. Thank you so much for the $1.99 question. I think it was worth the hype to an extent. I do like that they ended up kind of fucking with the fans by making them think through a trailer we were going to get episodes about what we saw in the trailer when they literally just made a trailer for the sake of it. So they did nothing that was in that trailer. So it was definitely a little bit out of left field, but I do like that they literally went after Donald Trump because it was based on cultural events that we're seeing at the time right now with what he's doing. So it was very funny. Yeah. So was it worth the hype? I would say so.
Not had a chance to watch it yet, but I need to go check it out.
I will say there are people who are upset with it. They might lean toward more of the Republican side because, you know, there is a lot of jokes made at the Republicans. But they've done episodes where they're making fun of the liberals too, so they make fun of everybody.
Of course, tag man, here comes Kyrie saying again the Kabuki Warriors who have an issue with the Judgment Day over the past number of weeks. Fatal 40, and then Dominic caused them the matchup a couple of weeks ago here on Monday Night Raw. I've really been impressed recently with Raquel Rodriguez. She's really grown into her own. The tag team champions covered by saying, by Raquel. I'll tell you,
and if you want more answers, you can check out the top 9 takeaway right on my YouTube at South Park Pod. Shameless plug.
The women's tag team championships with Raquel Rodriguez.
Is it top 9 because there were only 9 takeaways?
Yeah, top 9. No, there was
that's internet listicle logical. It's like the top 7 reasons why, you know, whatever number they could think of is the number of the list instead of top 10.
I just went through it and I just was like, let me go through the episode again, and it felt like there was 9 takeaways, and that's what I did. I'm sure other people maybe find more, and if they do, that's good, because then that's good for engagement. They can drop that in the comments and be like, you forgot about this. You're like, oh, you're right, my bad.
It's an unfortunate circumstance that happened. Very nice takedown for it.
The holy trinity of Triple H creative final boss. Oh, I need to
Going to work on Roxanne Perez. Any idea how difficult it is to walk through day-to-day life, realizing you are the object of most people's desire? No, never in my life. Oh, look at that! Sandy Roxanne Perez. Now, would you look at that? That is blasphemy. That is in the air. What are you talking about? That is tag team work of the master level. Stablemate. Protecting the investment, protecting the goal, or whatever it was, it turned this match around rather quickly.
Do I think Kyrie is sloppy, or is she good? She seems to have a lot of botches. Kyrie hasn't. She hasn't been the same since she left originally.
Yeah, right after that thing where she took that bad butt from Nia Jax.
How many subscriptions do you have?
Yeah.
Netflix and Spotify. All right, it's saying you have 13 subscriptions, which is costing you around $270 a month. It shows you all your.
So yeah,
something's been a budget, which I think you need. Coming for me, but okay. Don't worry about those 13 subscriptions you didn't know you had. You can cancel the ones you don't want right through the app, and it can even help you try and get a refund.
These bets wrote the playbook.
And also, not everything is her fault.
Good friends. Well, after the game, I want to absolutely slaughter all the Brits. Survivor, they come from Big Brother. They know what they're doing.
Liz says that in the Charlotte botch.
Once we trade them.
Man, I don't remember the Charlotte botch. Please refresh me.
Well, I don't know about I don't remember a botch per se, but I remember they had it was like a TLC match or something that the Kabuki Warriors had with Charlotte and who was her partner at the time. This is years ago, so I don't remember, but yeah, and Kyrie got fucked up in the match, and Charlotte thought she was like not cooperating, so she started stiffing her. And I was like, bitch.
That's right.
Charlotte died to me that day. Becky, yeah. Yeah, Charlotte and Becky. And Becky was trying to buy her time, and Charlotte was like shooting on her. Like, first of all, who are you to shoot on anybody? You're a fucking volleyball player. You need to sit down. Two, that's not how you take care of people in matches, man. So yeah, she was clearly concussed. I don't know. I don't remember much else about it, but that was a long time ago.
And his credit score pays the price. You see, Max,
I think it might have been during like the performance era, empty performance arena Thunderdome era.
Probably so. I forget.
Thunderdome.
We got a lot of stuff.
Oh wow, shit. Yeah. Yeah, oof.
That whole COVID thing is starting to become a blur to me. It's like where the world shut down. We had Thunderdomes.
Yeah, the world shut down, except we had to put on phony matches in empty buildings.
Of course, that's only proper.
Remember, for anybody that talks shit about Triple H's creative, I want to understand, I don't have to defend Triple H, but I do want to remind you that there was a time when the WWE had a chance to prove that they really were the entertainment and they really did make movies, pal, and they really did all that stuff, and all they did was put on wrestling matches in an empty building, and that was the Vince era, because he doesn't actually know shit. I just want everybody to remember that and keep that shit in mind. You had a chance to be a TV show. You could have had wrestling sitcom, you could have had wrestling drama, you could have had wrestling whatever with wrestlers, you could have a wrestling fucking cooking show, you could have had anything except matches in an empty building.
That's true. They lost that opportunity to win an Emmy. You know?
That's right. It was right there. They had it.
It's right there.
All the people were in place.
And the only thing on.
Yep.
AJ's not a legal competitor.
Yeah. Well, Sonic says, imagine how weird this is going to be when we go back and watch them. We're not. No one's going to do that.
No one's going to do that.
Ain't nobody watching Performance Center WrestleMania.
Well, I might go back and watch Tiger King though.
Is that the one Drew won?
But Tiger King wasn't live.
Yeah.
Tiger King wasn't live, and it wasn't a sitcom either.
Yeah. That was more like a documentary.
That's what we got. We got the eye for an eye match, pal. You got that?
Yeah, we got a lot of ribs. We did get a lot of ribs, didn't we?
I mean, the Money in the Bank on the roof. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That was unique.
Still an empty building.
Still an empty building.
It may have been different than the normal building, but it's still empty.
You guys see they canceled the Tony Hinchcliffe After Dark or late night show after SummerSlam on night 2?
Oh.
Shucks.
Well, as long as they're offering refunds.
No refunds, pal.
Kyrie looks pretty sharp right there. She saw a giant woman torpedoing towards her and she got out of the way. I don't know what you're talking about. Empty building with a bunch of monitors, and they added those later too. They didn't even have that at the start.
No. Till they built the Thunderdome.
You guys remember Stevie Richards' idea where like everybody who's like a subscriber to Hami Media Group and like Channel Attitude and Russo's brand try to get in on that for the Thunderdome, and then like he'd send out a signal for like all the people to signal who they are by holding up their cats to the camera.
Aw, they let AJ Styles get his hands on Dominic. I'm a little bit behind.
Roxanne's a lot of bit behind.
That's unfortunate. I don't think AJ should have got his hands on Dominic here. I wanted to see the match at SummerSlam. Why would you show this?
Ready to fly.
Ooh. Yeah, you're basically you're getting your payoff right here. You're getting your what you're paying to see the pay-per-view here.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I'm a little confused. Why would AJ Styles need to beat him? I thought the whole thing was he was waiting to get his hands on him. They were playing out the whole, oh, I'm not cleared to wrestle gimmick. But if you're going to do it, at least go through with it all the way to the end. And then let AJ get his hands on him at the pay-per-view.
Liz just called. AJ's gonna going under.
Stupid.
But you're just giving it. You're giving it away right here though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, this is Raw on Netflix, pal. Every week's a pay-per-view.
Every week's a pay-per-view.
You just eat this and like it.
Did you see the beginning of this show, Matt?
No, I came in when Paul Heyman was talking. What happened?
Oh, it was just like a really long Hulk Hogan package this time.
Was it the same one for SmackDown?
No, but they did a 10-bell salute, but they made a longer one. Like, at least it felt longer. It was like 2-3 minutes.
And here's the big. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
And here's the big takeaway I think from this thing. Front and center, standing right next to Bruce Pritchard during this, CM Punk.
Eric Bischoff was supposedly there. I didn't see him, but apparently the chat said he was there.
Yeah, Bischoff was there too, and next to a redhead chick that we don't know who she is.
Yeah, we couldn't figure it out.
The last one there was an old school banger. I think he would say big meaty man.
They said
well, it is Hulk Hogan. He doesn't die every day, you know.
Yeah.
You could make a new package every week for a couple months. I don't think it's out of line.
Yeah, this one was pretty long. It was like it almost like showed his whole career.
Different. I got rid of Austin Theory. And now the greatest
And Triple H narrated it.
He did come out and start with a speech. I don't know if did he narrate it, Brandon?
He narrated the SmackDown one.
I don't think there was narration. It was just like clips of his career set to a soundtrack.
That's more accurate.
You want to scrap? Yeah. You gotta do. You want to fight? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. You want to go with the Celtic Warrior? Yeah, we want to fight. Oh, fella. Music to my ears. I'll take it here, fella. Down there who's playing for a banger beatdown. Because you know what they say? When they call my name, it's banger. After banger. After banger. After banger. Yeah, I know. We ain't scared. We ain't getting all Seamus.
We ain't scared.
Good. Well, I meant the royalty.
Does Sheamus say fella in real life this much? I want to know. I watched one of his workout videos. He didn't call Stephanie fella one time. Ready for another entrance?
That's probably a fair point, Sonic. Just shits all over Hogan.
Imagine if Bobby the Brain Heenan was still alive.
Why I ought to tell you that Hulk Hogan was a piece of shit.
One sec, be right back. Whoop, whoop.
All right. We got a quick match here, probably. Sheamus taking on Grayson Waller.
It's a quick match. It's only going to go through one break.
It's only going to go through one break. Trips probably believes Hogan's best match ever is when he wrestled him back in 2002, says Darkside Caster. He also had salsa danced. He also salsa danced twice. Once with Stephanie and Penta. Okay. Sheamus carries a big stick fella. All right. There you guys go. I like how they aligned Grayson Waller just 1 week after he said he was going to start hanging out with the New Day, and now he's just hanging out with the New Day. So good for him. He found his own clique. He's the white guy trying to be cool.
He wants to replace Big E. Big E right now is feeding a tiny horse an apple on my ads that I'm getting.
Oh, really? Like he's advertising Minute Maid or something like that?
It's Cash App, but inexplicably he has a tiny pony. It's like Little Sebastian, and he's giving him an apple. And Jey Uso is talking to him about Cash App, I guess.
Okay.
Give me Lil Sebastian, pal.
I haven't seen that one.
There were only 2 times in my life when I cried. Once when I was 8 years old and got hit by a bus. Second time when I heard Lil Sebastian died.
Can't escape the doom scroll. Laundry, biting dirty. Bring the juice, Bring the juice. Time to bring the juice.
Matt, did you watch Happy Gilmore 2?
I have not seen it yet. Is it, Brandon was saying that it was
did.
good.
It said it was what?
Good.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? That's the worst movie Adam.
Is it?
No. Well, I was about to say it's one of the worst movies Adam Sandler's ever made, but that can't be true. Just by the law of averages. It's god awful. It's absolutely awful.
If you're just looking for
thing I've ever watched this week.
Oh gosh.
I'll put it to you this way: if you're looking for a Oscar-worthy performance, yeah, you're not getting this here. But if you're looking just for a fun, good time to just enjoy it and be with like people you love, and then you want to have a fun time, yeah, it's a good movie then.
No, I was looking for a movie that's around Happy Gilmore level, is what I was looking for.
That's true.
And it sure was, because all they did was reference everything from the first movie and then like look at the camera and be like, you remember that? And they literally put like flashback footage from the first movie in it because they knew you weren't going to remember that shit. Or the people like us that loved it probably would remember it. So we're just sitting here like, why am I watching portions of Happy Gilmore 1 over and over again every time you make a joke? They have to halt the movie to go back to footage of Happy Gilmore 1 every time they want to reference something.
That's disappointing.
I mean, you got John Daly living in Happy Gilmore's garage.
Who is that?
He's
John Daly.
He's
golfer.
He was a golfer. He was known for being like flamboyant and kind of a character and personality when like you didn't really see a lot of those in golf.
Oh, okay.
He smoked a cigar.
Now that I know that, it's retroactively hilarious, and my stomach is starting to hurt from all the laughing I would have done.
Smoked a cigar every time he golfed.
They had a gag where, because Happy Gilmore is an alcoholic, they had this gag where he was getting rid of all of his hidden booze, and he had like a bottle of hand sanitizer, and John Daly was like, "Let me see that," and he squirts it into his mouth. He's like, "Oh, it is hand sanitizer," and then he just keeps pumping hand sanitizer in his mouth the rest of the movie.
Okay.
That's the best joke in it, maybe.
That's the best joke. Okay.
Top 9 jokes in the movie. That's one of them.
They actually raise it later on there in the finale when they're watching the final tournament, and Steve Buscemi is watching the tournament with him, and he raises him by drinking Listerine.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Ooh, Listerine.
Brandon made it sound 1,000 times funnier than it actually was.
Okay.
His description and delivery there was actually way funnier than the actual movie. Actually.
Don't let the days go by. Listerine.
You memorized the song from the Listerine commercial, Brandon?
No, I think he's doing a Weird Al parody of
okay.
Of Glycerin by Bush, if I had to guess. And that was also funnier than anything in Happy Gilmore 2.
Well, now we've got dissenting opinions. You know, you don't like it. Brandon liked it.
Yeah, it was kind of overkill with cameos. I will give him that, but yeah.
The whole movie was nothing but cameos, like, but not in the slightly fun way that Deadpool and Wolverine did it.
Okay. They just kind of shuffle in a bunch of people just for the sake of it.
I'll put you through. Remember the jackass guy, like, "You will not make this putt, you jackass."
Yeah.
Well,
I don't even want to. Are you sure you even want to tell him who the son is? Because I feel like that may be the only enjoyment they get out of it is finding out.
Let's just say, will the real son please stand up?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think my sister texted me about that. She was like, "Oh, he's in the movie." I was like, "Oh, have you seen it?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "Okay, well, thank you." I just thought of you. Oh, okay. I'm glad you thought of me. I don't know why, but
I will say there were some storyline swerves, and they were like they do a hard left turn in the very beginning, and then one character from the original you thought was going to be an antagonist ends up being a protagonist, and
knows he could be one throw kick away from the pay window.
Yes, that's true. MJF character had no sleeves. And I was also saying, like, you can't if you Sheamus just threw the softest clothesline ever to knock Rusev off the apron. But you remember how you used to watch anything in the world if there was like a wrestler supposedly in it, and you'd be like, "Oh my god, I watched all that, and this guy was in for like 5 seconds."
Right.
Yeah, that's what it was like if you were watching Happy Gilmore to see Becky or MJF.
Oh, okay.
Like they do almost absolutely nothing in the film.
Well,
yeah, she does damn near nothing in that entire movie.
Doesn't at least MJF get a line?
He had several lines, but they're not like good. They're like extras. Like these pretzels are making me thirsty. Like,
gotcha.
Yeah,
well, not even that.
More like rah, support you, Dad. You know, the family's got you, and then some comedic stuff with him and his brothers.
They basically did that because they're trying to help him get his SAG card. Sounds like, because when he was in that wrestling movie, he didn't have any lines.
So ridiculous.
I had to get him some lines. That way he gets that SAG card.
Hey, I want MJF in my movie. Well, don't make him say anything. I don't want that.
Okay.
I don't want the one guy that only redeeming quality is talking. I don't want him to do it.
Got no lines in the movie.
Yeah, it's pretty funny how that happens, but it happened. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff on the cutting room floor, like with both of those people, you know, Becky and MJF. I'm sure there's like a whole other movie you could cut together with stuff that they cut out that was probably funnier than the stuff that was left in. But
Yeah.
at this point, you guys know, the Happy Madison Productions, they have a feel to them, they have a formula to them.
That's true.
You know what it is. It's really clumsy and really unfunny, and they shine a spotlight on how unfunny it is. In the movie Grown Ups, they literally will have some character make a joke, and then one of the other characters will be like, that was a good one. Like, the character has to tell you that the joke landed in Grown Ups. That's how bad and unfunny it is. You know, and it's like, it's only gotten worse since then. So Happy Gilmore 2 is a new level of evolution of how bad Happy Madison movies can get.
Wow.
With all the passage of time and all the wisdom you gain and all the money you have. That's my review.
Yes, like that. I tell you what, Rhea isn't the only one that's going to be bringing the brutality. And
I liked it.
Genius of the sky, but I fly high too.
Man, that new version must have sucked buzz.
And Tony, they all passive aggressive, but not me. I'm aggressive aggressive. And you're going to see that tonight in the 8-woman tag. It's going to be a cautionary.
Yeah, agreed, Sonic, but I think it was kind of self-satirizing that, if that makes any sense. I mean, the scene of, okay, or Happy's like, okay, I got to update my my Happy place to more my age appropriate one. Like, first one thing is him sitting on a toilet watching videos on Twitter, and then it gets him like his cholesterol saying like, hey, you got good cholesterol. And then it cuts to Rob Schneider riding the tricycle going, you can do it.
Rob Schneider is a carrot.
A carrot. I would have rather seen Rob Schneider as a carrot.
Yeah, me too.
The full movie.
Yeah.
I'm with you, man. I'm kind of more like using that. I'm going along with that to try to, you know, push back a little bit. You rode that horse together, pal.
You did a watch along, Brandon?
Yes, sir. Friday night. Yeet, yeet.
Oh, okay. So you guys all like hit play at the same time and watched it together?
Dude, it was a fun night. That was a fun night. Sonic can tell you.
That's cool, man. I'm glad you guys had a fun night. I was sleeping.
Should have woke up and had a fun night, you son of a bitch.
You're right. What the fuck's wrong with me?
I mean, you wouldn't have had a fun night because you had to watch Happy Gilmore too, but at least there would have been periphery to help you.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a way. I'll play the stats and see it's not going to happen.
Let's just say I knew there was a major babyface turn coming up when I saw the way a certain character, the way his facial reactions and body language was during a certain piece of, when you learned about a certain swerve that happened in the beginning of the movie, I'm like, oh, he's turning babyface. This dude's turning babyface.
Liz, to answer your question, yes. It's on the Ocho. I've seen it before, multiple times. Microsoft Excel Championships. It'll mostly air on ESPN News, but coming up this Friday, I think it's August 1st to the 3rd, it's the Ocho, so they're going to be showing Ocho events.
That can help adults lose up to 48 pounds.
We've been advertising it. It's fitting a lot.
Zepbound works differently by activating 2 naturally occurring hormone receptors in my body.
Oh, same here.
Changing what I believe is
Like,
possible when it comes to weight loss.
I'll never forget like how popular like Happy Gilmore was when it first came out, and the fact that me and my family, you know,
he's still talking about this movie.
sorry, I'm getting a little bit personal here, but yeah, that was a movie that me and my family bonded over. So I'm a little bit biased. So my apologies.
You don't apologize.
Yeah, don't apologize for well, maybe you should apologize for liking Happy Gilmore too. Don't apologize for the bias.
Yeah.
Don't apologize for loving your family. Don't apologize for having memories. Do apologize for liking Happy Gilmore 2 because it's shit all over him. I like Happy Gilmore 1 too. Why do you think I wanted to watch part 2? Just because it was on Netflix? I don't watch movies anymore. I was like, all right, Adam. I give you another chance because of my childhood. And then I felt, I felt like I was.
Ask your healthcare provider about Zepbound. Explore.
I will see. This is what I will say. This is another part. It actually makes the movie worse. But I didn't think the premise was that bad. Like the premise of the movie wasn't that bad. It's actually kind of good. And I would have. Even that, they kind of went away from it. But I like the idea of a world where Happy Gilmore became like a legendary golfer. Like this is a world where this happened, where he's up there with like the greats of all time. You know what I mean? Like that's the world that they're in, and they do nothing really with it. There's just like 1 or 2 gags about it, and then that's it. And then it's like
the bus with Tim looking like SpongeBob.
Yes. That was like the one gag they did, one like a sight gag, and then everything else was like, man, that we're not even talking about this. You know, we're not talking about Happy Gilmore, the Hall of Fame golfer. They breezed past everything in a ham-fisted ketchup packet at the beginning of the movie to
actually one sec.
Hey, I'm Happy Gilmore. This is all the stuff that happened in my life in the past 30 years. Like that. And then we just skip all that, and then we just spend all our time, in the present day, not taking advantage of the world we built. It's almost like, like when if you have a Thunderdome and you have the creative freedom to do anything you want, and you have matches in an empty building, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
But I'd be interested to see if you watch it, Matt. I want to hear what you think about it now after hearing both sides.
All right,
the issue.
I will watch it. Maybe.
Yeah,
we'll see when I get around. I've got to watch apparently a lot of movies. My mom sent me a movie today that I need to watch. Apparently, it's called To Olivia. It's about the guy who wrote Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Road Doll. It's a movie about Road Doll. It's on Amazon Prime.
It's fucking Robert's loved his whole life. He loved this. It's just something that he.
Oh wow! They actually did interview somebody.
He was somebody that.
But it was Logan Paul.
Professional wrestling and into pop culture.
What he's done, what he contributed.
AJ Styles. I can't believe they finally did it. This was my suggestion on the Smack Attack with Jimmy T. I was like, why didn't we get any backstage vignettes of wrestlers talking about
he was a staple.
Hulk Hogan?
And he left a legacy. He is the original WWE superstar. He's the model for it. Everybody else is a wrestler.
They did it.
Great.
So, you're welcome, everyone.
He's a superstar. And to be able to say that because of him as the OG, they're going to realize that
Kaz didn't clip that.
Isn't with us anymore.
What's up with that?
And in remembrance of Hulk Hogan, WWE will donate all net proceeds of the Hulk Hogan Legacy Collection to his family. The collection is available now at Fanatics and WWE Shop.
That's kind of like, wait, huh? His family needs money? You would think that his family wouldn't really need money.
I don't know. Maybe he probably doesn't need that.
I think his son needs a lot of money.
Son needs a lot of money?
True. That's very true, yeah.
Probably.
And now, with Seth Rollins on the shelf for an extended period of time, we're nothing more than just a group without a leader. Which we now.
You have a goal, Elizabeth? You're going to make the Excel Championships? That's pretty cool.
You've got this. We've got this. Tonight, you're going to destroy Jey Uso. You're going to tsunami Jey Uso. You're going to restore ultimate power in total control over all of WWE.
Look how they're talking about this. Like, Braun's sitting here talking about you're gonna tsunami Jey Uso as if like these are mobsters saying like you're gonna whack Jey Uso.
He's gonna whack him.
Like,
whack him.
Yeah, you're talking about a fat guy doing a body splash, right? You are, or is tsunami is it a euphemism for taking him out in the back alley and shooting him in the head, or like, no, you're just gonna jump on him with your fat body? Oh, okay. Somehow I take this a little less seriously now.
That's a scary prospect with a plan.
This is PG bullshit, says final boss engaged.
Get me Burr Lady, pal.
Get me Burr.
Okay, she's here. We got her for you.
I got her.
What happened last week on Monday Night Raw? Lana was actually teaming with Bailey against the Judge today. Tag fights.
She looks like she's ready for tennis.
Would make her presence known at the expense of her SummerSlam challenger, launching an attack on Valkyria, who was absent as Bailey needed a time.
You need to get some NDAs in here, pal.
Lab rat, you know, I could see how you'd feel that way.
All right, I'll let my dog will be right back.
You say he has a dog?
Yes.
That's oh, okay. As they showed this recap of who won the match between Bailey and Live Valkyrie.
Hey, it's Happy Gilmore 2 star Becky Lynch.
It is. She's a star. Becky Lynch, Roxanne.
These are more than just my big shoes. These are my Becky Stompers.
My Becky Stompers.
In 2 weeks, in 1 week, I'm here as your first ever two-time women's champion. Or I will have failed, and I will never again be able to challenge.
Get me Nikki Berra, pal.
Nikki Berra. Hurrah, praise. Hurrah, praise.
There's a good chance I won't be standing.
You cannot stop me, Team America. I have Eric Baldwin.
Eric Baldwin.
I already know that Becky doesn't like to play by the rules.
His acting, it's so good. I can't measure up.
Do you remember when you first met me? You told me you'd suck my dick.
Well, now it's time.
Now it's time.
But the thing you need to understand is, I've seen everything that Becky.
And then right there, they go right into, you're gonna need a montage.
Montage. The day has come to give it your best. You got to reach the passage of time.
If I know what I'm capable of, all I know is I am prepared to go to a place that
That's when you need a montage. Sports training montage. Whenever you need to go. Just be
That's a good question there, Brad. I don't know.
Oh, Becky Stomper.
That'd be a good character. You could put her with the Secret Hervis.
Oh, there's actually some footage that came out today of Tiffy Stratton walking through the airport
With the
Solo and the rest of
NFTs.
the Solo and the rest of his crew are kind of like doing security for her, keeping creepo fans away from her.
That makes sense. There are a lot of weirdos out there.
For real. And
did she say thanks, boys, to any of them?
I mean, probably not on camera, but I'm sure she definitely showed appreciation for it. Oh, they did. Oh, yeah, they did do that. Yeah, Relier had to put the belt on Becky and put her over. Yeah, they're really going that way again. They're doing that again. Damn.
One-on-one with Perry Cross. Let's just say the interview a little tense. Sammy, you and Karrion Kross have been at odds for the last several months. Those issues all come to a head this weekend. What are you hoping to accomplish at SummerSlam?
I'm just hoping to be done with this guy once and for all.
Accomplish.
This guy's been a thorn in my side for months. He's obsessed, and I don't fully understand what it is he wants out of me. He wants to get some sort of truth, some warped truth. I don't know. At this point, it's impeding me. It's standing in the way of me achieving my goals, which I've been very clear about. I'm trying to become a world champion here, and as long as I'm dealing with Karrion Kross, that's not going to happen. So SummerSlam, I put an end to it once and for all.
Well, okay.
Not cool, final boss, man. Not cool.
Yeah, hi. Sorry.
Yeah, I think that is Lyra's finisher. Yeah, Nightwing, which is kind of like a knockoff of One Winged Angel, I want to say.
And I was thinking, you're not going to make it. Doesn't work for me because everybody I've been dealing with here, get them to show their true colors.
Cross said that doesn't work for me as a tribute to the late great Hulk Hogan.
Which is really starting to piss me off. So here's what's going to happen. After I beat you at SummerSlam, you are going to say the words Cross told, and then I'll go away, and you can go on and become world champion. Because believe me, Sammy, you are no different than anybody else. You are certainly no better than me.
You think you're so smart, huh? You think you've got me figured out, but you think you've
Are
got
you
everybody.
muted,
You think
Matt?
some kind of puppet master revealing everybody's
I was
inner
muted. Yeah, you're
Fucking
right.
audio engineer over here.
I was muted. I'm not an audio engineer, that's for sure.
Were you commenting on how all wrestlers just have this one like length of pipe, and then they also have like electrical tape around it every time?
Something like that. Yeah. No, I was saying I find it interesting that people think the WWE or the Triple H is creative as burying Karrion Kross when he gets to be on TV every week and he doesn't have to wrestle.
You're gonna look at me. And you're gonna
I'm kind of wondering. So we've seen this happen before about 14 years ago. Remember when CM Punk's contract was running out, and they thought he was going to resign? Money in the Bank 2011. They put the belt on him,
And he resigned.
And he still resigned.
I wonder if we're kind of seeing something similar here.
No. I'm sure Cross is already probably signed.
Probably.
I also find it weird that certain people only know when like somebody's contract is coming up. Not the date that it ends, or not anybody else's contracts that are coming up. They only know very specific ones. And then they want to talk about that, and then a whole rumor mill gets churning.
Oh, something tells me this next one's about to be.
Oh.
Oh, All-Star 8 woman. This must be AEW Collision.
Did I watch Collision this week? I think I did. I think I watched it twice at work, actually.
He watched it.
On ESPN Australia.
Oh yeah, it does look like very Michael Jackson-esque. Nail Me Tonight.
The opener wasn't that bad. It was Dustin Rhodes versus Lee Moriarty. I thought that was a pretty good match.
It probably was if I paid attention to it.
Feel free to roast me. I never saw Raw. I need to.
Boo! Boo! The fuck is wrong with you? Oh, we know what you're doing for HMG After Dark next time.
Yeah, after SummerSlam weekend, that is definitely moving to the top of the list. Eddie Murphy Raw.
Yeah.
And
instead of rewatching all these Canadian shows that you already seen several times, we gotta get you caught up on some of these things that you haven't ever seen.
What are you talking to, Boots?
Hold him to that, Sonic the Hedge Rat. You make sure you hold him to that.
Everybody hold me to that. Final Boss, Lab Rat, Vet. Everybody, y'all hold me. Everybody hold me to that.
I don't know if I want to do it. A lot of work.
No, sir, that actually would be a good one for HMG After Dark. I've never seen that, so getting my natural reaction would be
What about Delirious? Did you see Delirious? Eddie Murphy Delirious?
Feel free to boo me for this. This is the first I've heard of its existence.
Boo, boo, boo.
I was have to give you a very disappointed boo, Brandon. Boo.
Brandon just wants to be held. Well, it looks like you got an exciting journey of Eddie Murphy to go on too. So get on it.
Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. Please don't hate me. I will rectify this. HMG After Dark, the week after SummerSlam. Yeet yeet. Yes, I did.
See Shrek.
I did see Shrek. I did.
That's the era of Eddie Murphy.
That's it.
And I did.
Brandon is unfamiliar with any period of time where Eddie Murphy was ever funny.
I did see Nutty Professor too. Does that count?
I was gonna say Nutty Professor.
That's like the borderline.
That's the borderline.
That was Eddie Murphy's. Like his.
Have you seen Beverly Hills Cop?
Clips.
Oh
my God.
Jesus.
Well,
it's the best part is it's never too late.
That's right. It's never too late. The next HMG After Dark, not this coming one because it's already scheduled to be Unreal.
Eddie Murphy 80s marathon.
Although we might do 1 or 2 episodes of Unreal and then go into Eddie Murphy. I don't know. That's not kind of up in the air.
Oh yeah, Unreal.
What do you want to talk about?
All right, so that's it for the. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I think that's it for the Raw watch along. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for Impact Attack, and then once that's over, picking back up with the Raw watch along. Yeet yeet.
All right. Whatever you say,
soon,
Brandon.
everyone.
We'll see you then. Yeet yeet.